glorious Manziel, because once they're out of contention, there's 0 point of starting Hoyer, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
0
put
point.
Manziel in. Give him a chance. And
Right.
I think if worse comes to worse, put Manziel out there for trade bait, honestly. There are teams that need quarterbacks.
Yeah, but then are you really going to roll with Brian Hoyer? I mean, he's a nice dude, but he's a Jag. He's just a guy.
I don't know. Maybe they need other stuff.
Houston at Jacksonville. Plus, so going back to Manziel, if they trade him, how pissed off are you going to be? Because they had to have sold hundreds of thousands of Manziel shirts and merchandise and jerseys.
Yeah, well,
and LeBron is going to opt out and leave Cleveland.
That's actually funny because he can opt out after a year, I think I read.
Yeah.
So anyway, Houston at Jacksonville. Come on, bro. Why'd you even ask that?
Oh, no, I'm just wondering.
You know the answer. I'm a homer, and it's at Jacksonville. Come on.
I have Jacksonville on the road. All right.
Shut the front door.
I do. I'm sorry. I got to do it. I just think.
You are so lame sometimes.
Well, as much shade as we gave Blake Bortles, they come back from a 21-point hole last week to come back a win versus a terrible Giants team. But I think they get some good Mama Juju boo-boo going. And I can't even convince myself of this. The Texans are going to miss Clowney. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he's played so much this season.
All right, last of the noon games. I skipped over this one. Tampa at Detroit. Yeah, we got Detroit, right?
Yes, I have Detroit.
Buffalo at Denver, first of the late games. Who you got?
Denver? I think Denver.
I get Denver as well. Puts a big wrench in Buffalo's playoff hopes. Kansas City at Arizona in a kind of okay matchup of two teams that are kind of coming off pretty piss-poor losses. Kansas City got taken to the woodshed by Denver, even though I thought they might put up a really good fight, inspired by Eric Berry. And then Arizona, of course, got their asses handed to them in Atlanta by a really terrible Falcons team. Who you got?
Ugh. Arizona, I guess.
I have Arizona at home as well. It's just
Yeah,
it is one of those
games.
Seattle at Philly in a game that's not I'm really looking forward to this one. It's going to be awesome. Who you got?
I'm going with Philly here.
I'm going to Philly at home as well.
Oh, man.
Even though Seattle is getting back. Bobby Wagner, Cam Chancellor at full health. They are getting healthy at the right time, which kind of scares me. But bottom line is they can't throw the ball. And even though the playoffs is all about running and defense, you got to be able to throw the ball at least a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of do. So let's go with Philly.
Your quarterback running can't be your second best offensive weapon.
No, it really can't.
Right, San Francisco at Oakland, Battle of the Bay. Who you got?
San Francisco.
I have San Francisco as well, even though I straight up dropped Kaepernick in fantasy. He's
awful.
New England at San Diego. New England has been out there all freaking week. Who you got?
New England.
I have the Patriots as well. I'm not going to bet against Tom Brady on the West Coast. And the last one, Monday Night Football. Atlanta at Green Bay. I mean, come on.
Well, there were a few games last week where everyone said, come on. And those games didn't turn out like everyone thought they would. At the same time, I'm picking Green Bay. But I'm not going to be we all know Green Bay is going to win this. Because Atlanta can get hot whenever it's do or die. I'm not saying they're a better team than Green Bay. I'm just saying sometimes Atlanta gets hot.
Yeah, which really sucks. If they win their division at 7-9, even though I've said this many times before, if you win your division, you deserve to get a home playoff game. But then Dallas is going to come in at 10-6, 11-5, and then just lose.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad. And then Atlanta gets taken to the wood chipper the week after probably in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Even though Green Bay can't win at Lambeau in the playoffs.
They can't?
No, they cannot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is all. So we differ on 4 games, and I'm 2 games down in our second one with 4 weeks to go. We differ on Tennessee versus the Giants. I got Tennessee. You got the Giants. Miami versus Baltimore. I got the home team. You got the terrible team that nobody likes on social media. Indianapolis at Cleveland. I got the Colts. You got the Brownies. Jacksonville versus the Houstonian Tejans. I got Jags. Jackson DeVille is the name of their mascot. I just learned that this week, and that's very cute and endearing.
Yes, he looks just like Chester the Cheetah or whatever from the Cheetos commercials back in the day.
Wow. All right, Claire. That's pretty much it. We're all out of time. Do you have anything else to say in this turbo edition of the Claire vs. Carlson Show?
No, but check out the NFL Female Podcast on Wednesday night at 7 Central, because we will be having one Ernest Biner on of the Cleveland Browns, the running back, the fumble, and he's writing a book, and he's coming on the show.
Yeah, make sure to bring that up right away, because that will – I feel so bad for Browns fans because, I mean, as a Vikings fan, yeah, you do have the feeling of the cursedness. It's not even close to Browns.
No.
Right? They have the Biner fumble. They had John Elway in the drive, and then a red right 88 where Sipe threw his interception where they could just kick the field goal. And, yeah, it's Tim Couch.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Couch. That's enough of a curse in and of itself.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. But we are out of here. She's at the ClaireBear23 on Twitter. I'm at Andy Carlson Show. Also, check out footballconvos.com. Maybe eventually I'll get Ernst Binder on there myself. We can be found on Twitter at Claire-vs-Carlson. Check out our YouTube page, latenightsportsradio.com, and iTunes, on Facebook, all that good stuff. I really hope you enjoyed this 1 hour turbo edition of the Claire vs. Carlson Show. I believe we're going to keep this format going forward, as Claire is busy with life, and I should probably do some things to keep the lights on as well. But we will jam all the fun into 1 hour as always. So say good night, Claire.
Good night, Claire.
Bye-bye.
In my opinion, that sucked.